I left this video for a while before publishing it because of a thing I'll put at the end. Here's an arc I have with Facebook Messenger, which is what it's called, not just Messenger, because that's what the MSN one was called. Yeah, it's 2023 and Facebook Messenger is still the main way I communicate with people. That's how old I am. Discord scares me. There's a row across the top of people who are online with the little green dots. Awesome, it's like MSN Messenger, but without the restriction of only messaging those who appear there. So it's no longer the main list, but a handy side list. The people who show up in this list for me, it includes and seems to prioritize those who are not on my actual Facebook friends list. I think Messenger operates its contacts list separately with anyone who's ever had an approved conversation with me. There's someone who looked me up and messaged me after a Street Fighter 5 match just to say GG. GG, man. GG. One good game and forever in my contacts. There's people from arguing on Facebook who've messaged to harass me, and I've responded to tease them and imply they took an interest in me because they thought I was a woman, and they usually like harassing women. Or people from agreeing on Facebook who just wanted to vent one time. Welcome to my main contacts list, often the top of it. When I say that they seem to be prioritized, well, they sure show up at the front of the list before the people I actually know. Or pretend to by keeping them as a Facebook friend. I can't prove this and do not understand why it would be programmed this way, but I think it is. Maybe Facebook prioritizes making connections over sustaining them. There's people on here who, right, quietly, I work in a public library and we get lost property sometimes. And the most pragmatic, if not very official, way to contact someone for lost property can be to look them up on the Facebook. And those are my contacts now. I know that's misusing of a personal account. This is the bit you can report to my boss if you hate me. Colin used resources and intuition to help someone and succeeded. There's one who shows up who contacted me because someone I know lost their phone, and they're not even library staff, so maybe I'm justified. Then there's people who used to be on my friends list but aren't. No bad blood that I'm aware of, just I wish it would respect my ability to respect their distance. There's a journalist who consulted me once in 2017 as a special source. My new best friend. Now, consider how most contact outside of the friends list functions. Harassment. That's exactly what it's going to be most of the time. The harassee is free to block, but why's that on them? And maybe it's not quite at that level, so the harassee is going to be constantly shown their gallery of harassers who should really subscribe to their OnlyFans instead, and the harassers are going to be constantly tempted into harassation. That's a word now. I get lonely at midnight and I scroll this list to see who I could contact, maybe an actual friend. And it's not comforting like old school MSN Messenger was. They're busy people I hardly know, and that's not exactly a fault of the system, but how culture has changed and how I've aged. But a definitive fault of the system is how it includes and really seems to prioritize these non-friend contacts. And that's some irksome quirk. Okay, you can now say that it should stop showing you this person. So, if I was helpful, like a guide how to use the apps on your phone, I'd point out that you can go to the thing and you can right-click with your finger. Now you can long tap it and then you've got hide contact. That works. It didn't work when I recorded this, so of course I expressed my irk, and though the irk is now something you can cancel out, I think the point still stands about Facebook's motive regarding our communication. This is definitely not my best video, okay? But you can still click like if you want.